Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Today's session will be quite long, actually, considering it's my day off, and there's a lot to do, so let's get started and head on home first.
Welcome home!
And I did finally go ahead and plan ahead, and actually looked when there was food in the refrigerator, and planned ahead accordingly, so we won't have to waste time doing that, as we usually do anyway. Not much else really to do at this point than to go to sleep, considering we went to Jeunesse last time, but hey, at least we get another dream, right? That's always helps. I think it actually helps your social links with a particular person, so that's a nice little boost. Ah yes, we can finally go and get a part-time job now, and we will be doing that, because few of them have social links, and the more social links you can get, usually the better you are off. And as you probably no doubt guessed by this point, they do actually increase your attributes, but some of them actually take attributes. Well, I hope you guys out there were paying attention, considering she basically gave us the answer. If not, shame on you, you should be paying more attention. They were by the riverside, of course. You know, one thing I never understood is how did they not notice, you know, the main character turning his back and then whispering something? I never understood that. You'd think he'd get caught. You know, people in my class always got caught. I guess his expression is just awesome, even though it's level 1. And on that topic, why is Chie never the one to help him? Why is it always us? It's always me, man. Why? It's not like I'm, you know, a genius or anything. I'm level 1 knowledge as well. Anyway, now we shall be off to go get a part-time job. Yes, I know, that's just what a high schooler always rushes off to do, is go get a job. I know I sure didn't, but, you know, I guess our main character's a little more responsible. And for anybody curious, this right here is the restaurant Aya that I was referring to last episode. But anyway, this is the bulletin board, and this is quite an important thing to remember. Pretty much exactly what it says here. There's not really a whole lot I can add, but today we're going to be picking up as many jobs as we can, which I believe is a whole 2. The most important of which is the assistant daycare caretaker. So it's actually pays quite well, actually, depending on your understanding. I may as well take a look at the other ones here. I believe this is the only other one we can actually get, is the envelope constructor. That sounds like a real fun day's work, doesn't it? I believe you need 2, maybe 3. I think it's 2 knowledge to actually do the translator job, but we can't quite get that yet, considering we're pretty much dumb as a rock right now. Yep, you are reading that correctly. It doesn't actually pay a single dime, but it would be doing it out of the goodness of our hearts, and to raise our understanding, but we're going to say goodness of our hearts. But for now, we're actually going to go do our first day of work at the daycare center, or whatever you want to call that, but we're going to go do our first day of work. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be about as much fun as, well, about as much fun as taking care of a bunch of 5 and 6-year-olds. But at least we're raising our under... Okay, let's just face it, we're doing this for the money, really. Maybe his parent got stuck in traffic? You know, I'm not really the most polite of men, but I don't think we should really be talking about this when he's like right there.
Oh, you-kun.
Well, it's none of our business, but I'm going to guess there might be something wrong with this situation.
Thanks for taking care of him.
This isn't really my business. Why are you telling me this? I don't really need to know this for my job, do I? You just keep going. I don't know. My guess is she's probably trying to think of ways to bond with her new son, but I don't know. It's really none of my business, lady. You might want to take the hint there.
Welcome home!
Anyway, now that we've finally got done with that, we can actually go and, do things that are our business. Like, I don't know, going upstairs, studying, getting ready for tests, that sort of thing after we save here real quick. Now, I could sit on the couch and read, or actually do, the envelope work there, but in my opinion, it's more worth it to actually up your knowledge early on than it is to do the other stuff, but it's really all opinion, really, at this point in the game. Ah, yes. Is this our first day off? I haven't actually been keeping track. I think it is, but on your days off, you can actually do pretty much whatever you want, barring interruptions. Like that one.
Yeah, hello? It's Go.
Now, as you can see here, you don't have to
Okay.
go, but sometimes these are actually some of the most interesting skits in the game, so I'm probably going to take most of them, unless there's something, really important that I have to do. I actually couldn't quite remember which one was the better choice here. I don't think it actually matters, come to think of it. But I kind of actually like cities. these little outings are really good for when you're later in the social links, when it takes more than just, you know, your actual event, because sometimes they don't give enough points to level up later in the social link chain. So those are actually nice to have.
Welcome home!
But at least we're actually settling into a bit of a routine now. Things are going a little bit faster, getting more than one day out of a whole session. But yeah, it's a little bit repetitive on some parts. I apologize, folks, but that's kind of the what you got to do when you got to raise your attributes. Oh yes, a nice reminder for people out there like me, except I don't think even I'd forgotten the cultural clubs because I made a vow not to, but the point is, we gotta remember to do that.
Yo!
Good old subtle hints that are not so subtle. Oh, we're not gonna give up, Chie, don't worry. Okay, I'm going to admit it, the only way I knew this was because I played the game through so many frickin' times. Hintity hint hint at where we're gonna go. You don't really have to go to the faculty office, you can actually just go where the clubs are, but for the sake of you guys out there, we're going to the faculty again. Okay, I know this guy's character is supposed to be annoying, but this guy is really just starting to come off as creepy. Am I the only one feeling that vibe? I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't know. Well, I know which one I'm joining because I have very little talent for the one, and Jack and crap in the other, and Jack left the building. And because I think we forgot to ask about this one, might as well see about multiple clubs while we're here. Yeah, I think I speak for everybody when we say we can't get out of here quick enough, Mr. Morooka. I may as well say the opposite and see what she says. Anyway, let's go join a cultural club, shall we? Not to have morbid curiosity, but why is everybody in school talking about murder? I mean, murders happened around where I lived. People didn't just sit around talking about it to me. Are people just that morbid here? Yeah, you guessed it. I have about all the musical talent. About a tree stump, really. I have about no musical talent, so the band was pretty much right out the window. The 6'6" Sheik's 6 sheep sick? Holy crap, did I manage that? I'm awful with tongue twisters. Why don't you go ahead and try that at home? It's actually quite difficult. It's kind of fun though.
I'm Yumi Azawa.
I'm guessing this female student here thinks pretty highly of herself, and I'm not insulting her, but that's kind of a very bold move to just speak up out of nowhere. Especially when I don't think he was actually trying to introduce her. I think he was trying to introduce the lady to his right. Boy, I hope you're keeping track of all the days, because, quite honestly, I pretty much just wing it on social links, and I'm sure the perfectionists out there are frothing at the mouth at that, but, yeah, I don't do that so well. Well, I don't think they're really trying to hide it, but I think those two might be together. Don't tell anyone. How do you go arg when someone says ah? I'd rather not just be a dick and just say nothing, so...
Huh? What the?
Are you high? How do you not notice that? Well, last I checked, this isn't the army, so, okay.
Okay.
Pretty sure that was a question, but I'm not gonna be a dick about it, alright. I'm sorry for the unusual spot to cut here, folks, but we'll be right back here after the little screen here, so see you in a second.